All right, so you're thinking about jumping on this whole air fryer trend, huh?
Yeah, less oil, crispy food. I mean, who doesn't love that?
Right, but then you see just how many there are. Like, how are you supposed to choose?
It can be a little overwhelming for sure.
Yeah.
They all claim to make the crispiest, fastest, most amazing food.
Yeah, and today we are tackling that problem. We're going to deep dive into the Ninja AF101.
Oh, nice.
But here's the thing, we're doing it all from its Amazon page.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so we're going full internet deep dive then.
We are going full internet deep dive.
I'm into it.
So beyond, like, the obvious things, the product photos, the main features, what am I missing when I'm on that Amazon page?
Well, think about like the frequently bought together
Yeah.
section, right?
Yeah.
In this case, you've got those air fryer liners like
Oh.
silicone and parchment. So to me, that kind of screams two things right away.
Okay.
Cleanup, number one,
Uh-huh.
and number two, things sticking to the basket.
Okay. And those aren't usually like big, bold letters, the top of the product description.
Right. They don't lead with that.
They don't lead with food sticks.
Everything sticks.
Right. So it's like a hidden language.
Totally. Even with them promising like, oh, super easy cleanup, chances are you're going to be fighting with some caked on stuff.
Oh, yeah. Been there.
And I think they know it.
Yeah.
So they're already kind of prepping you for that potential problem by offering the solution right there.
It's pretty smart marketing when you think about it.
Oh, totally.
Like, here's the perfect product, but just in case it's not, here's the fix.
Yeah, exactly.
Buy this too. Okay, what else?
Okay, this next part always makes me laugh a little. The extended warranty.
Oh, yes. Protect your investment, right?
Protect your investment. I always picture those infomercials where they're like, dropping it off a building.
Yes. It's like indestructible.
But yeah, statistically speaking, most appliances don't actually break during that extended warranty period. But offering it just makes people feel better.
It's that peace of mind, right?
Exactly. It's like quieting that little voice saying, but what if?
Yeah, but what if? What if I spill my smoothie on it?
Right, exactly. Although this one's interesting. They mention it covers drops and spills, not just like manufacturer defects.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe they're targeting people who might be a little bit clumsy.
Maybe. Or maybe they just have a lot of faith in how durable this thing is.
It could be both.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, but what about that used, like, new option? That always catches my eye, especially when I'm trying to save a few bucks.
Oh, yeah.
But then I always wonder, what happened to the original?
Right. What's the catch?
What's the story there?
Exactly. And this is where you got to be a little bit of a detective.
Okay.
Look at the details, right? So, for example, this one says, screen is scratch-free.
Okay. So I'm picturing, like, what went down in that kitchen that scratched an air fryer screen?
Right. What happened in there? Was it a road chicken wing?
I need to know.
Some kind of metal spatula battles?
Seriously.
Yeah,
Like, what happened?
It does make you wonder, though, what else could be going on under the surface, even if it is, like, new.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to trade off, right?
Yeah.
You're saving money. You're maybe being a little more eco-conscious. But there's always a bit of a question mark.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble. Okay, what else? What else?
Speaking of hidden surprises,
Yeah.
did you see this air fryer? Has a secret weapon.
Wait, are we talking about the dehydrator function?
Yeah.
Because I have to admit, I completely missed that. I was so focused on imagining, like, perfect French fries.
And who can blame you? But yeah, most people do. It's easy to overlook.
Yeah.
But that one little detail changes the game completely. This isn't just an air fryer anymore.
Right.
It's like a multi-cooker now.
Right.
Dried fruit, veggie chips, you name it.
Okay, see, that's huge. That could be the thing that makes or breaks it for someone. Honey, it's not just an air fryer. It's
an investment.
It's an investment. It does it all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Yeah.
All right. So what about the part of Amazon that everyone's obsessed with? The reviews.
Oh, yes. The reviews. That's where things get really interesting. Yeah, the reviews. Where everyone gets to be a critic with their 5 little stars.
Right. And with this many people weighing in, over 80,000 reviews on this thing, it's kind of hard to know where to even start.
Totally. And the Ninja AF101, like we said, it's sitting at a pretty comfy 4.7 star average. But you and I both know there's always more to the story.
Okay, so don't just blindly trust a product because it has a bunch of good reviews. What am I missing here?
Look for the context clues. Let's say you find a product, maybe it has a high average rating, but you're seeing a ton of 5 stars and a ton of 1 stars. Not a lot in between.
Okay.
That should tell you something right there. Like it's a love it or hate it kind of situation.
Exactly. Could mean there's one feature people are really excited about, but if you don't care about that one thing, you might end up hating it.
Oh, so it's like those movies that everyone's always arguing about. You're either team this or team that.
Right. And that's when you got to dig a little deeper. Read the actual reviews.
Okay.
Are you seeing the same complaints over and over again?
Right, right.
Are there any patterns in the negative or even the positive reviews? Because those recurring themes, those are going to tell you way more than a sea of just generic 5-star ratings.
Okay, so about those generic 5-star reviews, sometimes I'll admit I'm guilty of just skimming, looking for words like
And
easy to use, works great, that kind of thing.
sure.
Am I, like, committing a consumer sin here? Should I be paying more attention?
You're not sinning,
Yeah.
but you might be missing out on some valuable intel. Like, remember how we were talking about the frequently bought together
Yes.
section and how it kind of hinted that people are worried about cleaning this thing?
Right.
So then if you go to the reviews and you see people saying hard to clean or everything I make sticks to it, well, that just confirms what those buying patterns are already suggesting.
It's like those little clues that crack the case wide open.
Exactly.
Except in this case, the case is, should I buy this air fryer?
Exactly. And sometimes those clues are hiding in plain sight. Like, remember that used like new option?
Yeah.
And that detail about the screen being scratch-free?
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the product specs for the Ninja AF101, it says it has a digital touchscreen control panel.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. So if it's scratch-free, great. But how much wear and tear can that touchscreen actually handle?
Right. Are scratches a common problem?
Right.
Is that material super delicate? Worth thinking about, especially if you're considering a used one.
That is a good point. Knowledge is power, right?
Always.
The more we know, the better, even if it's about potential problems.
Exactly. And sometimes those problems can lead to good things.
Mm.
Like, take the whole dehydrator function. Easy to miss if you're not really looking for it.
Right.
But it adds a whole other layer to what this thing can do.
I know, I'm kind of obsessed with that feature now. Dried mangoes, veggie chips.
Endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities. And to think, I almost missed out on my air-fried snacking destiny because I skimmed over that part.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh.
But it goes to show you, right? Valuable information, it could be hiding in plain sight, even when we're being bombarded with all those flashy features and marketing promises.
Speaking of flashy features, right? Catchy slogans, those limited time deals. It's easy to get caught up in all of that excitement.
Oh, absolutely. And that's exactly why it's so important to be, a little bit critical. Thinking about the Ninja AF101 is one thing, but this is bigger than just one air fryer. It's about being a smarter shopper in general.
Okay, so how do we do that? How do we become those shoppers, the ones who can spot those marketing tricks, but then also, still be able to find the genuinely good products?
Honestly, I think it starts with curiosity.
Hmm.
Like, instead of just, going with the flow, what if we looked at all of this stuff with a little bit of skepticism, like we've been doing with this whole Ninja AF101 thing?
You know what? That's so true. And it actually makes me think about something you said earlier. You mentioned that statistically speaking, most appliances don't actually break during that extended warranty period.
Right.
So thinking about the Ninja AF101 and the fact that they offer that really comprehensive warranty, even covering those accidental drops and spills, what does that tell us about maybe who they're marketing this to?
Ooh, good point. It could be that they're targeting, well, let's just say a demographic that's a little more prone to accidents. Like, think busy families, right? People juggling a million things. Someone's rushing, and bam, air fryers on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, which, let's be real, that could be any of us on a bad day.
Right.
We've all had those kitchen mishaps. But I'm also wondering about the psychology of it all. Offering that extra peace of mind, that's got to lead to more sales, right? Even if most people never actually use the warranty.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they're taking that fear of buyer's remorse
Yeah.
and they're just wiping it away. People are much more likely to buy something if they feel like they're covered, no matter what happens.
It does make you wonder, though, like, would that used, like, new option come with a similar warranty? Because if that air fryer has already survived one owner and a rogue chicken wing attack, it's got to be pretty tough.
You know what? That is a fantastic point. And it really highlights something important about buying pre-owned. Not only are you potentially getting a product that's, like, battle-tested, but you're also reducing waste, being a little more eco-friendly. It's a win-win.
So I think it's safe to say we've learned that an Amazon product page, it's more than just a place to click add to cart, right? It's a window into marketing, into how we make decisions, and honestly, into just how weird our brains can be sometimes.
100%. And the more we question, the more we dig a little deeper, the better choices we can make.
Yeah.
Not just with air fryers, but with, like, everything.
So true. So we'll leave you with this. If we can uncover all this just by really looking at a product page, imagine what other hidden truths are out there. What else are we missing? Keep asking those questions, and until next time, happy shopping.